How about now? A good question to start with. This generation, this world, it's consumed by darkness. In my words, you can mark this. It's only going to get worse until the farmer collects his harvest. This generation is childish. Do we not hear the things that are coming out of our own mouths crying, "I hate you," because we disagree over a podium bout? This generation is tattered. Political divide splits the country, leaving us battered and all. Cause why? We can't agree whose lives matter. This generation screams hate and deceit as the government feeds the fire to burn and bleed, because the people captive is a tyrant free. But are we too tired to be free? Are we so selfish that we, a people who were once known as a Christian nation, will no longer heed to the warnings of the scriptures that we no longer read? Listen to the words I say. I pray you hear me speak. The generation whose favorite show is about the dead made alive, but if only they were as interested in the one who's alive, living inside, conquering death and living again, and who was resurrected to take our sin so we could eternally thrive. A generation X, next, or text. Try generation sex. Anywhere you go, you're caught in a visual web designed to make your life the best. A generation who no longer thinks, simply watch biased news, listen to radio or a celebrity's views, all to form an opinion not their own but one that fits the cue. This generation that takes for granted its freedom and in the name of fairness installs sinfulness to lead them. A cry for anti-hate, yet we celebrate in ungodly ways the things that separated us so far in the first place. We just never take notice because the system's so broken that we can't realize that the cries are hopeless if we don't know where home is. So as a generation, we press on, repeating our history until the generation is dead and gone and the next struggles again, yet beyond. The only problem is, I refuse to be part of the generation, the one that's forgotten its maker, its holy creator, our Father, Alpha, Omega. I refuse to be sold at such a low price because I was already bought into freedom by my birthright. Inherited into a kingdom, a prince in an army, a warrior with a mission, one decision, living and driven, yoke's been lifted. I'm heavenly gifted to stand before my king while worthy of infinite prison and be told the curse non-existent. Soil's been sifted and riches have come to fruition. In this generation, I will live as Christ and die as gain, because worth on this earth is nothing more than a name that fades. In this generation, I will answer the call to turn to my right and pray for the lost, the dirty, hurting, broken, tired, and tossed. I refuse to be part of a generation that will glorify sex, money, and power over helping the homeless, standing in boldness and working together for a finer hour. I refuse to put the things of this world before the things of God, because though it may seem odd, this temporary state we're in will fade like a facade and fall to the wayside when we return our heavenly bodies to their body shop. I refuse to remain silent when my brother is crying and this world is dying and souls are captive in hell forever, and I could be doing something. I will not remain inside. I will not submit to the things of this world. Like a transformer, I will unfurl the one who is in me with his infinite will. I will remain steadfast against my enemies as the table is prepared for my meal. We have the desire to be brought through fire so that we may be made higher and live forever with Messiah. And as the ship is at sea, he is my captain. I was a lost boat who he then captured, fed and nourished me, and set me on the right path, one I could never have imagined. His name is Jesus, and he is my captain. I'll follow him no matter what happens. So how about now? I will go where I'm told, following into the unknown, led only by the one who has a perfect plan for his child. As he may reap, so I will sow.